top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Missouri State Bears, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the South Florida Bulls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Justin Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Lost it on 1st down. The short hand, it's Moore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver run the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger till he's in position.
Off the play fake. Finds a tight end. And he goes down right there. That way he's going to win this yardage.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion. Good job, Jack. Not allowed the first down.
It'll be 3rd and long. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Third down conversions are always a huge stand. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Wants to throw. It's Hammond. Floating away. On the move to Ryan walking. Big one.
Oh, man, come on. Come on, man. This game is fantastic.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating that a guy that just breaks the container of the pocket, breaks down the numbers. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you
This is insane.
he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. From the gun. Give on the inside. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
obviously no need to panic, but I know having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's back. He'll be forced out of bounds down the 28-yard line as his offense tries to mount and run.
That's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, man zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback. You're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there. It's now a fresh set of downs.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's got a yard out now to the yard line.
The big fella in the middle. And those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on that run.
He's looking deep.
Oh, man, but I dropped mine. Man, get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, so let's see.
You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outdo the other guy who just threw a touchdown. You're just trying to win the game.
Man, I should have caught the ball, man.
The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. That means you got to turn around and hand it off, and that's what you got to do. QB first.
And he was loose and out the gate. It doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Bulls are on the move. They'll try it over the left side. And how about that Raymond giant net mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, try different things to see what you do.
Back to pass, it's Sperry.
Why he stopped? Oh my God, bro, this game full of shit, man.
QB saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
So here comes the Missouri State offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with a 7-0 lead.
Oh my God, bro, this game is full of shit, bro.
Execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of run.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys win their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level. Creating big lanes for this run.
It's hard to run with a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the bootleg, to buy a little space. Bought a little time, that's a go. He's got the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job to the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes downfield. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with that to the package.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State.
Dude, every big game my team's play. That's what they do, bro. This shit is ridiculous,
That was
man.
critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one, too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for their players in good positions to have success.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. To throw, it's Sperry. Going for it all. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Quick completion on the out route. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
He caught it! And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter. As we take a look at the stats. Starting off this quarter, closing up to smell the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
And I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet.
And the extra
Still, man, they making me go to ball stupid. Hey.
bounces through the end zone. That's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hold. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Runs ahead and powers his way from 4 yards out to the 30. The Bulls are in the hurry-up.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Still running up the 40. Really nice pickup here as they have it out with the first down. They move the change on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield and sparing. Buys a little time with his feet.
Throw the ball away, man.
This
game is fucking shitty.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
And the Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. Across the 45.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Quarterback making adjustments. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the big zone. And boy, it's getting close to that 1st down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. Target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is. Make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
He'll keep it on the sneak.
And 4th and inches, you know it's coming. Another good run at quarterback select. It's one of the hardest plays in football. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback. And they couldn't do it. Listen, they only need inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down gives them a 2nd and short. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Bulls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it on the counter. He's brought down.
I want to fucking block it.
A guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
And this center down gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to pass, it's Sperry. Finds his man, it's Wagner.
Football, Jesse, get the guy in stride so he can get after the catch and get the end zone. That way, nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's great. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes are going into the end zone. You've got to run the coverage, get the open guy, and let him do the work.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd not ready to get behind them. And he's going to bring this one out. He stopped short of the 30 at the 19, and London wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it a 4.
You know we're gonna go for it.
Well, he's looked up his quarterback 4 times in this 1st half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had it. I think they've said, you know what, you can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage, helping out on the receivers.
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Using his legs. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, or just get first down like that one right there.
Not much running there thanks to the senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 and 4, and we are not going to complain.
Throws to the tight end. Complete.
He brought me away from the ball.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play, they go first down. The throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Touchdown, saving tackle at the 17.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
Looking to buy time. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Man, this defense has their hands full today, because not only do they have to worry about the running backs, not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Going to work on second down. The red zone has done some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quick completion to the right.
Bro, put you in man for a reason.
And they'll take it in for 6 more points.
This guy is officially a problem. Second receiving team.
They fake it. The kicker's looking the pass. He's got it. One try is good as they build up this lead. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown. Kickoff unit getting some extra.
Oh, I eat my man on the stick, bro.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Here's the give off the left side.
Bro, these niggas ain't blocking this line. Oh my god, bro. Ain't do nothing else. Can't block them either. So what the fuck you want them to do?
And they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Looking for a man. It's Perry. Firing to the right, complete. Breaks into the open. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry up. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. He's going for it all. And they dial up the shot.
Motherfucking Fred.
Well, you've seen it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one. He has the defense's attention.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Kill the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Gonna take a shot. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
The offense is trying to go with the going through here and see if they can catch the defense napping. Great job in coverage versus the incompletion.
pass. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. On target over the middle. He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is the first down. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
They'll stop.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air, it's Berry. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Mason. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. Just about picked off in the end zone, and that would have to stop the scoring threat. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
That was another ball thrown in harm's way, and these young men here has 1 interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. You can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And this one is perfect.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go to the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
Gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Fielded in the end zone, it's Joyner.
They
finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kelly Connors in our halftime update. And the Bears will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. Will come out to the 25-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here.
Turning it out! They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down. Try to get an angle that you can tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out from that.
And the Bulls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Tight end now in motion. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
To the air, it's Berry. Looking for an open area to his left. What precise footwork going on the sideline to get that toe down for the catch.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How those 5 guys are to get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Might be calling a hot route. Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection and pressure there. Lost the missed timing.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football. All right, they already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing, they're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. Don't force the football. You already got to make big plays. The defense knows it too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it up.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains. You can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man. You can do it just that.
The Bulls with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And that looks like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back, getting the yardage.
And the Bulls getting set on first and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. He stopped at the 14-yard line and now stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He wants to change this route. Dropping back. It's Sperry. Spits it out to the back.
So weird. You can't get under there.
Second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They give up some yards, they're sitting in their own red zone, a chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Final little time, lets it go. And he's got his man along the sideline. He'll come up a little short of first down.
Oh, he just needed to stretch the ball out a few inches more, and he would have picked up the first down. It was a great individual effort there on third down, getting back a bunch of yards, and now they're in a position to go for it here on fourth.
Oh man, come on. Come on, bro. Oh.
So the offense more than happy with the result of the way Willie find the penalty. The Bulls have it in scoring position on first and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give from the gun. And he takes it out for a score. Touchdown is out. That time was what every father wants his daughter's romance to be like. Take your time, train the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes this is slow. That's what we just saw now in this one. I'm so impressed with the execution, and I love the running football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Coming out with it, it's Joyner. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. On the run, it's Pepper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
contained by this defense, and in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Oh.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Hand off to the gun. And that's a very productive first down play, bringing up 2nd and 3. The Bears want to move quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're out looking. They're ready to go back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Moving out of the pocket. He's going to run it. Stop just inside the 30 and the 29. 18-yard pickup and a first down.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yard situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down. Take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to line of scrimmage.
And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end. It's picked off.
The defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways and try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interceptions on that play. Great job by the defender.
First play of this drive runs on the 27. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Catch inside the 35. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but nothing else to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, lost the throw. Makes the catch. It's Pipers. Look out, who got there. They're forward just a few. Second down coming up. From the gun, they'll try the method. There to make the tackle. And with that, they're headed to the border. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. After scoring against the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how to help in the final period. Here on third down. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Finds his tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. You're trailing late in the ball game with those stops. You get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. How they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down.
Come on, y'all. What you doing? It's fucking 4 yard right there, man. What y'all doing?
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter. You're thinking, just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if you throw it again.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good game. And the Bears will hustle with the line. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They're in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down.
Come on, man. Y'all, you supposed to be over there anyway. Where you going to the left? Where you going? I don't understand.
I like the aggressive play call by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, we've got a 2-possession lead.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. NC State is just getting blown off the field today. This has been a gong show since the opening kick. How does something like this happen?
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Back to pass, it's Sperry. Things have not gone the way they planned, but maybe an opportunity.
What?
A return there, and they've just been
He was supposed to throw the ball and try to have the field. He put it right there.
It doesn't get any better from the defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything is your leader. Don't let them make big plays. How about you?
They'll try to take it back. Got some momentum to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bears.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that one.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Kickoff yard is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's not going to take the touchback. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just... Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Looking to throw, it's Sperry. Here's the pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back and going to get the quarterback.
Setting up the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Man, those plays are frustrating on a defense. You get 3 stops, and you force that 4th down, trying to get off the field, but the offense makes the play, gets the first down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus. Forget that one. Let's do it again.
Under fire. He'll pull it down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line. The offense changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Sperry. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
There he goes. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football. With the lead late in the game, if we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They want that clock to run. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And I like the execution by this defense, understanding where the first down marker is. Let him throw the ball short, come up, get him on the ground, forcing a 4th down. Decision time for this offense.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Peppers. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
And the Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Scanning the field, it's Hammond. Makes the grab, it's Peppers. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
He wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that.
Touchdown, Missouri State! And the beatdown has ensued.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Sperry. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Quickly to the tight end. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Quarterback may change this route. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.